Morning, everyone. Monday. I wasn't here last Monday, so I thought I'd better do it today. And I've just got an offer in for a SNES with official controller, tested and fully working. And it's up for 70, which is very achievable. And normally I get these offers and I put them out to the chat to say what they think. Jack's already saying take it. The offer's £45. There's no way I'm going to take it because SNES, it's got Rise of the Robots with it, official controller, power supply, TV lead. It's up for, what is it up for? 70? Yeah, it's up for 70. So, I've got 8% coupon on that, which will take it down by about a £5. So $64.99. I might consider sort of 60, but 45? No. eBay is telling me the median sold price is £69.53. It's got a little bit of yellowing. There's no way I'm doing that. No way, Jack. I have my limit. It won't even be a counter. It's a straight flat decline because I'm pretty sure that's going to sell over Q4. Because the gaming stuff is taking off. If anyone who's selling gaming, you probably may well have noticed. It's gone a bit doolally on the gaming front, which is all very good. I've been listing a few Dreamcast games. And I've kind of realised, even these cases, what was it? I was looking at? Empty Dreamcast case will get you, what was it I saw? Were they about £5 each or £8 each? They're good money just for the cases if they're in good condition. Because I had this game up about £8 each. That's postage on top as well. 5 cases for $42.95 over £8 each. So I think I've got this game up for $10.99 with the 8% coupon. I've got a question on it. Are all the is the case okay? The only thing up with the case is the prongs have gone here, but the actual side bits, that's what he was asking me. So I'm a little bit tempted to put the price up. Virtua Fighter 3TB. I don't know what TB stands for. Got no idea. So, I was kind of thinking, I might put the price up for that. I have got another case that's broken. I could put the correct blue bit in, but I probably won't. I'll say hello to everyone in a minute, and then I'll get on some listing. My listing has not been good this week. It's not been good. $10.99. Yeah, I think $12.99, I think. It is me putting up prices, but again, I'm not in much of a rush. Right, let's go backwards because I've just seen James come in. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you, James. Working hard, I wager. Let's go right back to the start. Got a couple of fishy characters in. The Secret Carper and Carp Planes chatting away to each other. I don't think that's to me, or is it? Because I have listed 3 Spectrums lately, plus 2 Bs. It was rather good. I had 2 plus 2 Bs, computer only, and it's quite a quirky power supply. And then I managed to get hold of a plus 2B with a power supply. So they're all on. No. Good morning. No. Yes. Correct. On the button. Listing wise, I've just been busy with other stuff. Wheeling and a dealing, ducking and a diving, sorting out stuff with my family. So, you'll find out tomorrow. It's been absolutely dire week for the old listing, which is not good really this time of year. And I've just been doing a lot of sorting out for me and for other people. The pull on my time is sometimes ridiculous. But the sales have continued to be good. bumbling along at a level that I like. Although yesterday was a bit of a dip. So it could be as a result of a few days. I had a few days not listing, which is not a good thing, really, as we all know. But the thing to do is get back on it. Yeah, yesterday is like £7.99. All my other days previous are like 200, 100 and something, all in the 100s and 200s pretty much. But yeah, little $7.99. So we've got to do something about that. Yes, it was a little bit yellowed. Well, I could just put it out in the sunshine, couldn't I? That'll... Retro lighting. Hi, Lincoln. Hi, Di. Thanks for your numbers. Hello, Ben. Hello, Julie. Yeah, it's got to be in the £70 range. I've just sent off for... I've got about four or five SNESes. I've just sent off for the plugs off eBay. You always get the plugs you buy off eBay, third-party plug. The cables are always ridiculously short, but I'm just getting them anyway. So they should turn up this week. I should be listing about 4 or 5 SNESes, probably with a rubbish game. Or I might just do them on their own, because I don't think I've got 4 or 5 controllers. I'll have to have a little look around. So it might just be console power supply. How that'll sell, I don't know. Perhaps I'll ask around, see if anyone I know has got a controller. I'll carry on with the hellos and then we get chatting. Let me know what you want to talk about. Flip it, ship it. Peter Ray. Chatted to Peter Ray yesterday. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. Yes, they do. I had some on my desk and they fell off. But luckily, they were broken already. See what I mean? And here, this one, the prongs are in there. Yeah, I do love a Dreamcast game. This one is rubbish, though. And that is going to be sold with a console. Boxed console. Box is in real shonky condition, but it should make good money. Dreamcast, PS1 games. I don't sell mint cased games under 15. That's probably a good rule of thumb. I like rules of thumb. Don't bother with listing anything under a £5 or £6. For this sort of thing, I do this. Yeah, it takes the thinking out of it. Jack's got a few of these. He's like detonated a knowledge bomb. So I'm going to write that down. Dreamcast PS1. Yeah, it is those cases, isn't it? It's like nice cases. Mint case. With that, this isn't a mint case. It could be a mint case, actually. If I flipped over the blue things. And I may well do that, actually. It's always a thing, do you? How do I sell it? Do I sell it? I could get the box minty if I want to. Do I keep all the rubbish? What can I palm off? What's better to keep? Decisions. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. I'd rather sell disc and artwork and keep the case for a better game. So what do you end up doing with all your broken cases? What would you do with that? The arms come off the Dreamcast case. It's a bit knackered. Do you just go, get rid? Interesting. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Minimum on Dreamcast games, if cases are all good, has got to be $12.99. Well, I've just put this one up to $12.99. I'll tell you what, I might put it up again. Put it up to 15 squids. Yeah, I think I might do that. Crazy. But if the cases go for 8, makes sense, doesn't it? I did list a few games last week. It's about the only thing I listed. And I kind of quite liked doing it. I didn't, because I've got a lot of games, as people will probably get sick of me saying, that I've just sort of been hanging around. And I started sort of cleaning them and just getting them on. And, because you look at, I've said this before, you look at a game and you're like, it's good but not great. Da, 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 da. I just started going through my PS2 games and set the PS2 up, and if got the disc out, visual inspection. If it looked all right, I mean, this is probably taken a lot longer than your people who sell a lot of games. I made sure it loaded on the PS2, and that was one of my photos, my photo 2, of it on screen, like, and case next to it. So visual inspection of the disc. If I thought it's amazing how much just a clean does, actually, because some of these discs are just like fingerprints or whatever. Some of them had light scratching, and I gave them like a polish by hand. And again, I'm kind of getting used to doing that, but it was good to do to start getting all these PS2 games on. I've got a load here, which I'm probably going to list as two bundles. See, all of these are like £3 or £4 games. So I think it'll be like, I'll try and for £20 free post and see how we do with that, just to get rid. But again, they all load up fine. It kind of, again, it makes me think, wouldn't it be just good to have a disc cleaner just to get it from that light swirling to shiny new. I mean, because even though both would work, you obviously want to present it in the best possible way. Almost had a 1K sale day yesterday. That's nice. Was 970, but did sell another £60 at 3 a.m. That counts. Royal Mail, you're probably aware of this, but the large letter price is going up. So do adjust your prices if you need to. People who sell this sort of stuff will probably affect you. So I'm not too sure on the date, but someone let me know. Thank you very much for whoever that was. That's a good idea. Georgie. How you doing, Georgie? George, you can read that as George. Dun, 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 dun. Peter goes to Harry Potter world, and Albus Dumbledore died. This is very true. Yeah, a bit worrying. And just after I'd said, Michael Gambon's still alive, 2 days later, he isn't. But there you go. 1K subs for Georgie. Well done, Georgie. Well deserved. Hello, Angela. It was Angela is in her attic, and Babs used to be in her attic. I think Babs might have come out of her attic. JPK, good to see you. What should we talk about? We shall talk about games cases. Also, advice from Tom's Tat. Teacup cleans up those. Yeah, anything we like. I mean, when you think about discs, all that is a layer of plastic, polycarbonate, is it? So it's the same with like PS3 cases. Any of this sort of stuff, compound for cars or polish, all of those are a kind of abrasion to bring it down slightly, bring that level down. You might need, if you've got a scratch that you can fill, you might need like 3,000 grit or 1,500 grit. And then that is just to sort of bring it down a bit more. And you can get spray that actually takes out those polishing swirls. Apparently, that will be the finest liquid you get on the JFJ. If I have a broken case there for the games under 15, I see. Oh, that makes sense. But discount it accordingly. Okay. See, that's not a great game, actually. Virtua Fighter. I mean, Blue Stinger's quite a nice game, but I did change. I took the case off this and put it with Blue Stinger. I'm going to say it's a good game, you know, it's over 20 quid. Put the rubbish games in the rubbish cases. There we go. Succinct and to the point. Yeah, they do fade. What I tend to do is write in pen on the back what the item was and how much it cost. But yeah, you're right, they do fade. And get it on the spreadsheet, ASAP. But I'm saying that I have not been in a charity shop for God knows how long. But yeah, it's normally. Have I got one here? No, that's not one. I write on the back what it is I bought because they don't really itemise it. It doesn't say like, I don't know, fluffy toy or jelly cat toy. It just says $4.99 toys. So I might put like Jellycat Rabbit, $4.99, and then I'll put a tick when it's gone on my spreadsheet. Faye and Simon, Faye and Simon. Have others noticed a marked increase of buyers trying to get refunds or partial refunds on items delivered, claiming there is an issue? I haven't. I'm sure some other people have. I doubt it's just you. But yeah, dealing with problems. Morning, Lemonhead. Well, that's what I think they're saying hello to Faye. Simon there. Morning, married. Oh, a negative. Like a negative. I mean, you know what I do. I ring the people up. Hello. You appear to have given me a negative. Can we discuss? I normally do all right with that, actually. Well, I've never had a bad experience. Today, well, I think I've done all my large letter. I've got a couple of small parcel. Tell me small parcel isn't going up. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. That's a pain in the bum. Well, if that's good that you insist that they return it. It would all be weighing up what it is and, you know, whatever. And if they don't, then I suppose that's a positive result because it's case closed. They get so long to return it. I'm not received. Found it in the garden. Yeah, always get them to look. That is a shame. Sorry to hear about the negatives. If it says delivered and the proof is there for the photo, eBay should remove it. I'm sure you're more than capable of dealing with it. Yes, that's good for cleaning that up as well. I keep the PS1 disc holders if both sides of the case are absolutely shattered. Sometimes the little Tiskins break and it needs to be replaced. Yes, this is true. Oh dear, everyone's having a bit of a bad time. £100. I bought my box Dreamcast that I've still got, which just has started not loading games. I think it just needs a little twist of the potentiometer. I bought that for a tenner about 7 years ago, and the guy had another one, and I didn't take the other one. Oh, I was newbie to the boot fair then. But there we go. And I didn't take it because he says, I'm not too sure it's working. Wow, why didn't I take it? But there you go. You don't take Dreamcast that often. Customers, buyers. Only letters have gone up. Oh, good. Thank you. I thought it was letters. Very time consuming. Yeah, a lot of people are trying it on. Buy a buff wheel. Well, what the one you just put on the drill, like a buff attachment, it has crossed my mind. To be honest, I've spent a lot of time and thought of almost everything. What I've got is this little. I've got these. You know, nobody clip this. I'll be in all sorts of trouble. Oop, wonky. There we go. Bit of fun for a Monday morning. It's like Benny Hill in here. La-di-da-di-da. Hello, Reseller Dens. Good to see you. Always like seeing names that people I watch or that I haven't seen for a while. Always good to see Reseller. I normally catch up with Reseller Dens on Instagram. It's kind of like my Insta fix. And I'm useless with Insta because I don't post or anything. Neil has dodged a bullet. Someone wanted to discount a huge pair of speakers for sale. Belfast based. Is that a bad thing? Covered by GSP, isn't it? No, it's not covered by GSP. Is that like extra duty, isn't it, or something? I don't know. You tell me what the problem is, Neil. I'm not getting the point there. Yeah, not great to sell them separately. Might as well just keep them, I think. The mad NI shipping costs right because of Brexit. We won't go there. I saw. Hello, Babs. I saw a good thing to watch was Tech and Sports. Obviously, I talked about Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports, and those two run a huge reseller group. And he did his first video, and I was chatting about it last night with someone because I saw it had gone on, and I thought, oh yeah, I don't mind watching that. And interesting that he hasn't done YouTube up to now. He's probably been too busy reselling, which is fair enough. And it's an interesting video in regard to sort of how he runs things. Very efficient. Got his process. I liked when he did the photos. I thought that was very good. Kind of my OCD was going, oh, he hasn't ironed that, but perhaps he doesn't need to. Like, he may well get him in and, he's not getting it out of the bag and it's balled up. So yeah, it was very interesting, totally different to what I do. He does volume, t-shirts, warehouse. I think he has staff, works bloody hard. I mean, complete opposite to me. But very interesting video to watch. I do love, as those who watch the stream, I do love questioning process. And kind of, I saw the video and I saw the comments and all very like positive. And I was going, I think we've got a question about it, because my question was, I like this. I like the fact we've seen the photo, how efficient he did it in 30 seconds. One thing I thought was really good, he's got like backup like cameras. He had about like 6 Canon cameras. He's got backup printers, because it's like, if your printer goes, I thought that was fantastic. It's the sort of thing I do, actually. I'll have a few options. Like I've got a few phones and things. But the one thing that I thought question was, well, the key to this is supply, isn't it? How you've managed to be able to get that source of stock coming in. You're obviously not going around the charity shops looking at the rails thinking, oh, look, they've missed this one. That was £4 and you can get 30 quid for it. You're not doing that on a daily basis round Carshalton and High Street, because it wouldn't happen. So it's a very good video. Check it out. It's just got new to YouTube and he's on like 20 squillion subscribers already. Always interesting to see. But like I say, I'm always full of questions, and hopefully, I question a lot of things on this channel. Hopefully that sort of quizzing and questioning and inquisitive about what they do and why people follow them or whatever is not taken as negativity, because anyone can do what they want. I'd never tell anyone what to do. It's just being inquisitive and asking questions about it. So yeah, all very interesting to see. Right, I suppose I better list something. 25 minutes. You can buy one they use in shoe repairs and buff up the shoes. Well, the thing about discs is it has got to be, you've got to make sure it goes on flat. You couldn't put it up against the wheel and just go like that. So it has. You got to make sure it's flat. But I'm quite happy sort of with what I've done at the moment. Just it's amazing. You don't need that much pressure. It's not like you got to go do. And the thing with if you're using a drill or you're using a disc polishing machine, you've got to be wary of heat because that can ruin your disc, that can warp it or bend it. It's quite simple, really. You're just sort of like taking that plastic layer off and giving it a nice finish. But there's a lot you have to be aware of. So how you do it is important. And like I say. So one of the things I've been doing this week is we got a new bed. So I cleared out the old bed and there were a whole load of consoles under the bed. There was a Sega with a plug and a game. And I think I've held this back because I thought, I want to have one of every console so I can test. To be honest, if you get a Sega cartridge and you've cleaned it with Contacts solution, it's going to work. The same as NES and SNES and Atari. They're all going to work. Yeah, don't melt it. Yeah, do you want to sell yours, Pete? I mean, I think I'd buy one if I can get it for about 100 quid. But any more than that, I'm kind of not too fussed. Jackie's now probably, going, oh, JFJ, oh my God. But, for the likes of myself, that will do. Right, Sega. Mega Drive 2. I'm imagining this will be with a plug, with a controller, with a crap game. I'm thinking 40 or 50. I've probably already sold one not too long ago. Parts. Got the power supply. $54.99, 2 controllers. I'll have an 8% discount as I got one controller. 26 quid on bids. That's crazy. Let's get this on bins. Yes, I've been listening to a lot of consoles, a lot of Atari stuff. I had an Atari bundle that went really well. All these blooming Mega Drive minis, all these horrible mini systems. Tenner. 54. Did I hear JFJ? Yeah, Jack's just got a little bit sick in his mouth. JFJ. Well, back in the day, I think Jack did have a JFJ. $69.99 plus ScartLey, 2 controllers and crap game. $59.99 and the postage. That'll be taken down by £5.60 with the 8% voucher. What did I say? $59.99? Yeah, $59.99. It's a little bit pricey, but we'll see how it goes. What do you think, Jack? Mega Drive, 1 controller, power supply, RF lead, crap game. 60 quid. Unboxed. £7.50 postage. Could always adjust it to free post. Sega Mega Drive, 16-bit and why would you put 16-bit? I mean, who is going to search on 16-bit? All power supply, leads, and mundane. Seems a bit pricey. Oh, we're in week 13. On a little rotational system. You can, but it's skilled. Okay. I did use a little bit of AI description because I saw Tom, the English Picker, did a video about it. Do check out Tom's latest video. Very interesting. He's got a booth in an antique place. Check out Tom. As someone, whenever he drops a video, I'll be on it like anything. He's a classic reseller. I add it in after my description, what eBay's IA says. Oh, I was just using that. What's that AI thing? What Chat GPT is it, or whatever it's called? I was just kind of like, give me a description for the Sega Mega Drive, and it will come back. Oh, Sega Mega Drive, and then if it needs a little bit of tweaking, I'd say, "I'll just forget that, make it shorter." Blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I just put tested and working for like pretty much all of my descriptions, as you do. Right, Mega Drive, 60 quid. A little optimistic. Sometimes you think, why did I get that? I should really go on in about a month's time. I've got some Halloween stuff I've got to get on, actually. Topical sales. But let's just have a look. Garfield's Night Before Christmas, a book. Odie and Garfield. It's not exactly retro, but it's quite nice. AI tools waste time. Better if it used the info and created a nice 4-step description. Yeah, little bullet points. Garfield's Night Before Christmas. This would have cost £1 or £2. Oh, look, someone's selling one. Macy's 16-inch plush plus book from the States, £25. From Macy's. Was it from Macy's? Macy's. The label says pause. I don't know about that. So nothing for so very soft. It's a nice thing. Let's have a look at solds. There we go. Oh, £24. I think that's a bit strong. I very much doubt whether in the UK this would get £24. Let's check the research tab. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, with plush, a good plush, I kind of see around 15 quid. Nothing on the research tab either. It'll remain unsold for years. 25 years, limited edition, Macy's Garfield Night Before Christmas plush, 16-inch long. This is an American listing. Oh, it's exactly the same as mine. Quite a good title. All this limited edition, 25 years. Oh, hang on. They're not wrong, you know. And I didn't even see that. Do I go for the 25 quid? I don't think I do. I'm going to go for... I have the 8% discount, which I'm thinking 20 quid, but it has the 8% discount, which will take it down by... What can I work that out in my head? £1.60 or something? £20. Get it on. Stop thinking about it. Great listing. Tell us what you're selling. Garfield's Night Before Christmas. Plush. I always put in the first words are what it is. The other listing I'm ripping off did First words were 25 years limited edition Macy's plush. Or Macy's, yeah, Macy's plush. So I've got Garfield. I might even put Garfield. So Garfield plush. That's what it is. I might put then limited edition after that. So let's cut that out. Garfield plush limited edition. That's the best selling points. Night before Christmas, 25 years, Macy's, 16-inch long. It's a bit kind of like all over the place, but I think the salient points are in the right place. Continue with that match. Used. This is one of the ones where I'm not doing a sell similar, so it's taking me forever. Photos will be done later. SKU is. Oh yeah, and Tech and Sports doesn't use a SKU number, but his systems was very good. You know, he got to sort them all by colour. What he'd do if he got a rainbow like a Pride T-shirt in, it'd be stuffed. What rack does that go on? But I'm sure he has the multicoloured section. So week 13. But yeah, no, it's good seeing that. Brand. What did I say? Pause. Garfield, la 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 la. Excellent condition. Book. I wonder how big that channel will get. Probably huge, I would have thought. I mean, straight away, he's got all of the support of the daily refinement lot. And it may be, you know, it will be, I would imagine it will rival his reselling income stream. I'm all for that, really. So, you know, resellers who have been working for years at reselling, I don't begrudge them then going and doing well on YouTube. It's good to see. When you get someone who's been reselling for 5 minutes and then comes on YouTube, it's a bit like steady on. It's suggesting £25. Is that the American one? No. Oh no, there's been one in this country. £30 free post. They listed it for, sold for £25.84. Maybe £24.99 then. Coming up to Crimbo with postage. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, what are you lot talking about over here? My God, I'm way behind. Hello, Ali. Did I say hello? I've got a mega in my can't be bothered pile. The can't be bothered pile. Eat the frog. Eat the frog. I think I read that. Instead of stuff like fulfill your 16-bit dreams with this retro Mega Drive from the Legend Sega. Yeah, just put tested and working. Very good condition. Much cheapness here. Do you put that? Nice. That's what we like to see. Don't know. What I want for my eye is to produce a nice database of my current listings and save each one to it. And fair enough. Can't you just do a download? You can download that, can't you? Do a download. Looks like Peter's waiting for Santa. I am waiting for Santa. Hello, Zippy. Good to see you. That was my Zippy impression, not very good. Right, they were talking about that first thing. Yes, well, yeah, you sort by SKU. You can sort by SKU, which is what I do because my SKU is the date backwards. Like so, today, all my SKUs are going in as 2023 10 02, and then space week WK 13. So I can sort by it and get a list of when things were originally listed in order. Or if I export it, I can do a bit of Excel wizardry and get all the week 13 items and say they should be. It's normally if I'm doing a stock check, they should all be on the week 13 shelf. I'm sure there's better ways or different ways of doing it. That's just how I do it. Right. Here's 4. This has been kicking around. I think it's like the first issue of the PS4. It doesn't seem as good as some of the other PS4s I've got. Has it got a model number on it? I need to test this, but I'll draft it up. And this will be console only. Anyone who knows their gaming, what's this release of the PS4 called? Has it got a name? The Dusty PS4. Blooming Ekamatata. I could do, but I don't. Just my way. That's all it takes. 500 gig console, 40 eject button. 500 gig. Just PS4, no special names. Well, I've got 2 different models. The other one's down here. So I've got this PS4, which I very much like, and tested my virtual reality games on. I've had very few of those. And this one, which is slightly bigger. So is that a slim? I don't come across PS4s too often. Oh, he's a slim. So the title for this will just be Bog Standard PS4. I assume it's a 500 gigabyte. I'll find that out. There's no sign it on there. But I'll find that out when I test it in a minute. So console only. PS4s on their own. I think are more, if you're doing them console only, I think are more pricey than Xbox Ones. The original, PS4 original, or compared to a fat. I think because they're quite sought after in. I know a reseller sent a lot to Africa. So there we go. I think they're very popular over there. I may be talking out of my proverbial, but I think they are more popular. Console only 70 quid. I was thinking it might be around 70, 80. I was sort of like, that's a slim up for 74. PS4 original, console only 60 with the postage. Slim 85. I don't want the slim. 50. Maybe not as much as I thought. This is part of a bundle. 50 parts. Parts. They're all parts, those 50s. Parts. I don't want a parts only. Oh, I hope I don't want a parts only. I hope it does work. Parts only for 60 quid. Eject button damaged. Pre-owned 54. 70, I think. You can work it out from the model number. And I think if I can see where the model number is, surely it's on here somewhere. There it is. I can't read it. Why are these things? It's like when I look at Kindles, the eyesight's going. I have to get my camera and increase. CUH 1116A. Doesn't mean anything to me. I'll test it later, so I'll be able to look at the storage. I'm thinking it's going to be 70 quid free post. Really like that. I would have liked a bit more. 60 quid plus 7. Because I have to factor in the 8% discount as well. I'm going to go 64.99. 64.99 with postage. They get 8% off on the 64, 65, which take it down by about a £5. It's kind of in the ballpark, 64.99. I should have this reference written down. I should be able to go PS4 that price, PS2 that price. Of course, it changes all the time, so it's never a bad thing to sort of just go through this carnage every time I list one. The letter on the end determines an A or a B. What did I probably said an A, didn't I? Did I say an A? Thanks, Jack. Another knowledge bomb. That bloody Jack Dobbins is full of it. Yeah, A. Okay. Fingers crossed it works. Thanks, Jack. Another thing from under the bed. From under the bed. Pretty good condition. Snez. Again. Dust. It's one of the reasons we got rid of the old bed. Same in the window. Was because it was a great big wooden thing, quite low. It had like this edge, like shelf edge around the edge. I mean, I bought it when I was single, so like I was a bit of an idiot. And it had this kind of sticky out thing around the edge, like a wooden thing. You could put a cup of tea in it, but it would probably end up being knocked over. But you always knocked your shins on it. So we've got like an old school iron or metal bed, which is just a lot easier to keep dust free, which is nice. So I've just chucked this game in. That's got a power supply. It has got one controller. Super Tennis. I'll just have a quick check to see this isn't a super rare game on the SNES. You know, I assumed it's only worth about £3. Only little fun game for those who want to buy a SNES. £8 actually. £8. Are they in the dream world? Let's have a look at the solds. 99p on bids. Oh, there you go. £6. £6. So I think that'll be sold for £79.99. 8% discount on that. It'll be £6.40 off, which it is high. And you shouldn't sort of go too high if you've got coupons, thinking it brings it down to normal. But we are going into Q4. I will keep my eye on it. I'll see what the offers are like. I can see that it should go for, that price will be about 75 with the coupon. I would take an offer. I'll clear it at 70. May even consider like 65. It's it all depends how it goes, but it's in the range. It's in the range. The full setup. So. Yes, it's 67.99. This is sold. Yeah, maybe a touch high. Maybe a touch high. But, you know, I'm willing to sort of give it a go. Yeah, it might be a bit high. Let's have a look at Buy It Nows. That's a mini. SNES console full setup with Starwing game. So, it's, you know, slightly better game. 60 quid. That went very quickly. I think 74.99. What was that game called? Super Tennis. $4.99 or $79.99. $79.99 might put people off. $74.99 with the coupon is about 70 quid. I would be happy with that. I am adding postage on top. I think 80 just seems a bit too much. All right. Tommy's in the house. I've got one eye on what he said there, but I haven't read it fully. eBay will charge you when they charge you. This is true. Yeah. Thank you, Pete. Ending an A is 500 giga. There we go. Another knowledge bomb. Yeah, always have a little look. I think it's good to do it maybe at the start, you know, Easter, at the start of your season, and just go, well, where are we with the price of SNESes, GameCubes, all those consoles for console on their own, and get an idea of the, you know, accessories. So, you know, if I saw a SNES controller or you know, because like buying Wii controllers, you know, great thing to pick up if you pick them up cheap and they work, and you sell them as, you know, 2 controllers and a nunchuck. You can't go wrong with that sort of thing. See you later, alligator. $79.99 free post. I've got $74.99 with £7.50 added on with an 8% coupon. So, yeah, in the ballpark. It's, you know, that $79.99. That green figure might put people off. $74.99. They may not see the £7.50 postage. I'm sure there will be offers on it. So, did it sound like you and the missus were playing Donkey Kong last night? Did you go for high scores? Well, of course. I had to rescue the princess. Like, you know, avoid the barrels. Avoid the barrels of booze. I think that's for Peter Ray, but I could be wrong. Right, next. I've got a pair of trainers down there. I could do those. What's the time? 53. A pair of trainers or a 3DS. This will be sold with a power plug charger. I've got 2 of these exactly the same. I couldn't find the other one this morning. One of them has got, it turns on, plays, but it's some sort of, I don't know whether it's malware, because the screens are perfect, but there's something wrong on. I actually was trying to find it this morning because I couldn't remember what the fault was, why it didn't get listed. The one that works, when I got it, it had it was stuck together, and I thought it was stuck together with like Gorilla Glue because there was all this white gunk in it. It was actually a sweet, and it polished up nicely though. Turned out nice again. So yeah. How much does a 3DS go for with charger? I may stick a game. I've got a crap Frozen game here. I may do, I may not. It has got the stylus. So I'm thinking, I've got a 3DS XL up at the moment for 120, which is strong. I'm thinking for a 3DS, 60. I could be wrong. This is just my head. It's not based on anything. Yeah, 3DS. It's got to be more than 40, maybe 50. Now, what? There's a lot of new Nintendo 3DS. I think it's a brand. There's like new written on the thing. Yeah, new. There's all these new ones. Do they have like these new flash screens? Because I took new in quotes to mean it's new, but then you see it's pre-owned. But new is some sort of brand, I think. Right, there's a red one, £75. Flame red with charger. Oh, hello. I didn't know these pointers did that. Seems to be extendable. Well, I never look at that. Did you know that the 3DS styluses do this? Blow me down with a feather. I never knew. 75 free post. Better than I thought. Metallic blue it is. 90 quid. Aqua blue. This isn't aqua blue. With charger and case. Is that aqua blue? It's a metallic blue. I'm not too sure whether it's aqua. 85. I've undercooked it. 89 free post. 56 on bids. 70. Do I get drawn in by this 89.99 free post? They're just re-released with better looking shell. Yeah, I did wonder whether the screen do you get those? Is it NDS screens or something? Which is yeah. Sell the broken one. So try it in a bundle. Raise that average selling price. Average selling price is right, actually. Even like I say, I've been hardly doing any listing. Very bad boy on the listing front. Lots of other things. No excuses really. Just haven't been listing. But yeah, sales been good. Sales have carried on being good, apart from yesterday. $7.99 or whatever it was. There's only one thing to do about it. Yeah, it was a bit stupid. Yeah, it got me. I was going through and going, that's not new. They put in new and it's pre-owned. $89.99 with charger and case. I'm going to have to dig out a case from somewhere. Free post. So 8% coupon would be about £7 off. £82.99. I think it cost me, the one with the suite, I think cost me about £2 or something, you know. I love buying things cheap and selling them for lots of money. I love it. I mean, whether it's scalable, I don't think so. But that's what I love doing. You've got to do what you love, haven't you? Yes. Right. Let's get this bundle on because this will just be sitting here forever. I don't really know the individual prices for these. I did look them up and I think I've written it down somewhere and I've lost a bit of paper. But I'm going to try each of those bundles for £20 free post. If it doesn't sell, it'll soon become $17.99 free post, and then it'll become $14.99 free post. So that is what will happen. And I'll get those two on, and then I will finish. Have I got another PS2 bundle? Oh, I've got a good question for you, if anyone's still here. Whose channels do you stalk? Not channels, stores on eBay. Whose stores do you think, what do they do? And I say this because I was obviously on Jack's the other day going, I know he's mentioned how he does his listings with the game name system, But I was just having a nose around, and obviously I've nosed around like local resellers, Nick Hills, few other people who I think, when I originally started, I was like, oh, they look like they know what they're doing. What are they doing? Foolishly. But let me know whose eBay stores you might have a nose of, to just sort of try and get how they do a process or list an item. Let me know. I mean, if you're a big clothing reseller, you might go, how does is it Mandy, who's a big clothing reseller, how does she sort of list things? I think I've got about 20 stores that I follow. I'm not on them every day, obviously, but occasionally it's like the ones I look at the most are the local ones. Like, what's he listing? What's he doing? And see how they're doing, really. And maybe like ping across, oh, you've got a typo in your title. That's interesting. That's Joe, isn't it? That is Joe. And is he back on eBay? Because I knew he had some trouble. When they closed his eBay store down, last I heard. He was dealing with furniture, lots and lots of furniture, and I think there were some issues with delivery, and if stuff had been delivered, but it was how it was shown on eBay. Yeah, always interested. I don't know if I have got Joe's on mine. Let's have a little look. See, I could tell you who I've got. Shall I tell you who I've got? I mean, I'm asking you to tell me, so I should tell you. Got a new message about Spectrum. What does it say? Would you be able to load a game if it works? Oh God! The thing is with Spectrums, I may be able to load a game, but it's not necessarily means it's going to load every game. Sellers you follow. Auburn Packaging. No idea why I follow them. Jack's channel. This comes up first on the list. Lex. Who else have I got? Damien from what's his channel called? Oh, Bucklewise Shot. Chatty P. I've got some sort of record seller. I don't know what that is. Closet Geek. I've got Joe. Yeah, I've got. Although it says closed account. Maybe he hasn't sorted out his eBay. A couple I don't know. That could be Bex, as in Z and Bex. It could be Fast Track Distributions, which I think is a shop. When I first got into eBay, they were on the telly as like they did £1 million turnover or something. I haven't been in that shop for ages. Ben's Bargain Barn. Does anyone know that one? Ben's Bargain Barn. Oh, he's got a new one. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I only watch Close Friends. Yeah, I mean, I very rarely would be going like, oh, how did I do it? But seeing as I was listing games, it was like, who's good at the games listing, Ben's Bargain Barn is Ben Fitzpatrick. Who else I've got? I've got Global Thrifters. I've got Happy Chap local to me. A few I don't know. John Luke's on there. Another local one. I don't know what that one is. I've got Z's on there. Fake Rachel got on there. It was quite difficult to find. A Shelster. Got Shelster on there. Darren Smart. Haven't been in there for a long time. Nick Hills. The Hills are alive. Yeah, just loads of old ones. And, But like I say, Tommy's right. It is the local ones that are, just quite interesting, really. It's a very good point. Very, very good point. Right, let's quickly get these games on. I don't want to waste too much time on this. PS2 bundle. I was going to check whether I've got a 2SP, a PS2 bundle up for sale at the moment. I don't think I have, actually. I should go into Jack's shop and sort of say, have you got a PS2 bundle? I've got 2 discs, Getaway and Getaway 2. It's not quite a bundle, and a Spyro 1 and 2. Even though that's sold. Oh, no, here we go. PlayStation 2 games bundle times 6. Let's sell similar to that. And then I will let you all go. But don't go yet. I say this sort of thing, and everyone sort of goes. Right, remove all. 2023 10/02 13. Game name. Shall I just put bundle in game name? Bundle. PlayStation Games bundle times 4. Driver. 3. Gumball 3000. Roller Coaster World. Come and get your crap game here. And 13. XIII. This really is a get rid of. I don't want them hanging around. Right, the description is probably going to be fairly important. So, good. No scratches. No wear really on that one. Light wear. Very light wear actually. Wear. And light wear. So, first thing I will say is tested and working. Discs may have light wear. I do keep it very short and sweet on these because it just uses up your time if you think about this sort of stuff too much. $19.99 free post. Get the photos done on that. I will load them up on the PS2 and, like I say, take a shot of just the initial screen, and then exactly the same for these. I could sort of like check individual games and how much they're worth and try and put certain games with certain things, but it's just 4 of the sort of similar thing. Right, so I'll create a copy of that draft, resume the draft. The only thing I'm worried about here is some of these game names are quite long, but Gran Turismo 3, Snowboard Racer 2, Ford Street Racing. Yeah, can't fit it in. And Smuggler's Run. Right, so what are the best games? Probably not Ford Street Racing. Smuggler's Run, maybe. I wonder if you can add more than one game name in the game name specification. I'll find out in a minute. Gran Turismo 3 A spec bomb. I think it's just going to change it. I think you can only have one. Snowboard Racing Racer 2 add. No, you've only got the option of one. Is it best to put bundle in that game name? Who knows? Copy the title. Subgenre golf. I'll have to clear that out of the other one. Testing working. What am I doing here? This has gone totally wrong. What is going on? It's pasted it in totally the wrong place. PlayStation 2 games bundle, Gran Turismo 3, Snowball Racer 2, Smuggler's Run, and Full Street Racing. So glad to sort of clear a lot of this gaming stuff. It's been hanging around for literally years. Save that for later. Oh, look, you see, people go, Driver 3. Well, you can buy them. Much cheapness here, Jack. I know, you haven't got a lot of games. Everyone's off. Everyone is off. Well, I will let you go now. Have a fantastic week. Check out the tech and sports video. Quite interesting. Yeah. And if you're a close seller who wants to get into volume and, work your ass off and make loads of money, it may inspire you to do that. But everyone else, have a great week. And I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock for Listing League. My numbers are very, very bad. Very bad. Take care all. See you later.